Hello everybody, this is a tutorial on getting yourself started during streaming. This is going to be very basic of the basic as far as getting your gameplay on Twitch, getting a chat box in there, and also a webcam. So we could get into more advanced stuff later, but this is a brief tutorial on getting yourself in there fairly quickly. We'll go ahead and get started here. What you see here, this is my setup. I have my CRT television here. This is a condenser mic webcam. This is my Xbox that I stream to. This is a Dazzle HTC 100 or DVC. I'm sorry, 100. I have a couple splitters here. Some extra audio video cables, and then the headset that I'm wearing currently. This is the Dazzle DVC 100, recommended for streaming older consoles up to probably Xbox 360. It is an analog input, so you can plug your game directly into it. Also supports S-video cable, and then you can also see the USB connection that it goes into. These are the splitters. What you use these for is for splitting the audio and video from your console, splitting it one into your CRT television and also to your laptop. You'll be using the splitters too. There's one missing, and then also there's some female adapters on top of those. This is a standard webcam. I think I got this one for maybe $30. This one has LED lights that light up inside of it. This is by Havoc. You can Google it and you can find it fairly easily. It's a pretty decent webcam. It's the one I'm using right now. It's very bright, brighter than my laptop webcam. This is the condenser microphone. You could use this optional. I don't use it personally because the headset works just fine, but there's some pretty cheap condenser mics you can use. This one has an analog end that plugs directly into your laptop. This is the Xbox, what I used to stream with. It is modded with older consoles, so I can play older games on one system. These are the additional audio and video cables you'll be using. This is the headset that I'm using right now. This is actually a PlayStation 3 headset. You may have one of these just laying around. And you could download the drivers for your PC and use the PlayStation headset on your PC, which works out really well. This is my CRT television. I use CRT instead of a flat screen because flat screens tend to give you delay, input delay. So if you're a hardcore gamer or if you're a speedrunner, you're going to want to use a CRT television. This is just a standard 13-inch. You could probably get this for free at a local pawn shop or church or something. This is the beginning of how the setup goes. At the top here, this is the game. This is the yellow, which is the video, and red, which is the mono, or this is just the left side. It plugs into the female adapter here and here, and it plugs in. So this is actually going to split the video signal into two, and on the other side for the audio, it's going to split the video signal into two as well. From the video side, this is just one side. You can see how right here it's going off into nothing. This is going to go to the Dazzle. This side here, the video is going to go into the input on the television here, and then the other side is left open. This is hooking up the audio side, the audio here, going into the splitter, splitting the connection, and that's going into your television here. So this is the Dazzle side. You can see the yellow, which is the video. It's going from the splitter and it's going into the video in on the Dazzle DVC. On the other side, you have the audio, and that's going into the audio side as well. So from there, you're going to want to plug the Dazzle into your laptop. This is going to deal with the OBS side. This isn't going to cover how to install the software that comes with it. Just put the disk in, run the installer, it should work fine, and then OBS should be able to connect to it. But first, if you're just getting into it, you have to download OBS. You can find it at obsproject.com. which is the website here. download for your operating system. I use Windows 7. And when you open up OBS, you can see I already have some stuff here, but it should be just blank. It should just have an empty scene. You might have to right click, go to add scene, but once you add the scene, you're going to have a blank space like this. So what we want to do is we want to get the gameplay, the webcam, and the chat. We're going to want to get that into OBS. So to start off, you would right click in the scenes. You're going to click down on a video capture device. It's kind of small there. It gets bigger over time, so don't worry about that. But you're going to right click, go to video capture device. The next scene, the next thing you're going to see is you have to name it. You're going to name every item that's in your scene. This is going to be your gameplay, so you just go ahead and label it gameplay. And then you're going to bring up a device selection. You're going to click here on the this Cyberlink, the device. It's going to bring a drop-down box of all your available devices. So you're going to go to the Dazzle DVC100 video game device. You're going to click down on that, and then go to input source, and you're going to click on the DVC audio. It's going to bring down a list of all the items that you can pull from. So with this, you're going to click on the Dazzle, and you're going to want to also click here. This is output game, or I think it's audio to stream. You're going to want that, so you're going to click that box as well, and then click OK. It's going to bring up the whatever resolution it is. It's going to bring up the capture device here. You're going to want to click edit, and once you click edit, it's going to put it in this red box, and then you can actually grab the handles and you can shrink it, make it bigger, and you can move it around. So you're going to want to position it where you're going to want it. Where it's at right now is a good spot. Now you're going to want to add the webcam. To add the webcam, you're going to right click on sources, go to add, and then go to video capture device, or yes, the video capture device. You're going to want to name this webcam. It's going to bring up something similar, this device selection. You're going to click on this device drop down box here, and then you're going to select your webcam. In this case, it's the USB 2.0 PC cam. You're going to click on that. I'm going to leave all the resolutions the same, and we're not going to import the audio from this webcam. This webcam has a microphone built into it, but I don't use it because I use the headset. Next, you're going to click OK. And in the same way that you did the gameplay, you're going to want to click edit. You're going to want to select the first you're going to want to select the item webcam and then click edit. And after doing that, it's going to put it in a red box here. It's going to give you the handles. I just position it. This is pretty common for this kind of gameplay. You can move it where you want to, but I move it off to the side so I'm not covering the gameplay. Shrink it down, and this is where it's going to be here. Next, we're going to want to add the chat. You're going to want to open up your Twitch channel, which in this case it is Solid Frog. On the channel, you're going to click over on where your chat box is at. You're going to click this item down here. It is the little gearbox, I believe. It's either the gearbox or the other one. I'm not sure. I believe click on the gearbox, and you're going to click this button right here where the yellow arrow is pointing. It says pop out. This is the simplest way to get chat onto your webcam. There's some more advanced on your scene. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. There's a more advanced way, but we're not going to cover that right now. And it's going to open up. You can see where the chat box has been opened here. So you can see that it's open. It's popped out. Alright, so next we're going to want to capture this window onto OBS. So to do that, you're going to right click here on your sources. You're going to go to add. You're going to go to window capture. You're going to want to label this chat, and it's going to bring up this window right here. You're going to want to click on the window, and then you're going to go down to the window that you want to capture. In this case, it'd be the chat. So I think it says Solid Frog chat. So you'd click on that. After that, you're going to want to go down to sub-region. Click this little box right here, and after that, you're going to click here, select region. Once you select the region, it's going to I'm sorry, let me back up here. Once you select the region, it's going to bring up a little box here around it where this arrow is pointing. At first it'll have the whole window highlighted. You're going to want to grab the corners here, and you're going to want to shrink it down to where it's just covering the chat. You don't want it to cover what you're typing. You just want to cover the chat. The only disadvantage to doing this is if somebody sends a whisper to you, it's going to show up on the chat. So that's the only downfall of doing this. This is an older way of doing it before the whisper was put into Twitch. But you know, whatever. Hope people are nice to you or something. And then in the same manner, you're going to want to click Edit. It's going to you're going to want to click on the chat, and then you're going to want to click Edit. And after you do that, it's going to put it in a box here. And you're going to want to move it down and probably place it underneath your webcam. Is the best place for it. Shrink it down. So that way when people type in chat, they'll be able to see when you receive it because of the chat delay. And that's that. Oh yes, the last thing you're going to do, if you haven't done yet, you're going to want to set up your microphone. To do that, you're going to click on Settings. And then after that, on the left side here, you're going to want to click Audio. And then you're going to want to drop the microphone auxiliary down, and you're going to want to click on your microphone. This may just say recording device. In this case, it's my USB headset, so you'd click on that. So that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you would, please be sure to check out my personal Twitch channel at twitch.tv/solidfrog. You can also check out my team channel at twitch.tv /retro gaming live TV, and be sure to give us a follow there. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't, and I look forward to giving you some future tutorials. Hope this tutorial get you started. It's really basic, really simple. I just want to get you started streaming as soon as possible.